This is the high school, guys, where the dorm students are studying. They're studying Kamai, right? It's a Kamai curriculum. That, Life mini tank. Yes, sir. This is the old buildings, I guess. But they have new ones, huh? They have new buildings. New buildings and old ones. I think they have thousands of students now. That's their writings. Look at the writings. Yeah, I saw it. It's Max Williams and Jose Sevilla. Yeah, Jose is our missionaries and Max is a partner from Australia, guys. Swing Kim. They have one whole sponsored what's this wall engraved of the wall. And all to Jesus. And this is the main highway. This is the main highway, guys, and this road is going to Phnom Penh, the capital. And the other side is going to Takayo province, the center. Hi! Oh, look at that. Oh. Come to Takayo province. Ano ka din ang pronounce ito eh? Takayo.
Takayaw.
Salamat ka na. Pronunciation.
Gani. Ibang
Ikit man mga supply sa pronunciation sila.
Takayaw. Takayaw.
Kayo, kayo, that is what ano, paso-paso.
Wow.
Pila sa tao.
Na is todo. Nalatin,
It's beautiful now than before.
Wala ka sa 13.
5 years ago.
Siya sa office na 4th floor ako na.
Welcome to Takayo Province.
Kaya ba na siya nilion na main? Balay sa mga
Mario sa page ni Jen.
Tapos may picture pa na diyo. May picture ka dito 2005 nang rough road pa na diyo. Ang iba ang hindi ko matanda.
Ay, oo, tapos tayo ka na.
galing na pagdaanan pa yan.
Tandaan ko yan. Kanag
Ilan na years na
AII in Takayo. Wow, so nice. Rachel School. Ganit si. Oh, AIS pag ginili. Ah, mo na yun. Ilan. Naman niya ako memories ng Takayo yan. Big school, build right.
Best friend mo
Yun
sa
na.
Sante pa lang sa English. Basta, 20 years old. Walang song, yes ba?
We're gonna eat. We're gonna eat. Hello. Nice view.
Ay, bilingan wala sa
Ano nila yan? Ang adobo nga dito.
sweet and soft.
Very nice. Hey guys, it's Romel again, and I'm here in Takayo, Cambodia, and I have very familiar visitors on my vlog channel. I'm gonna interview them. Alright, it's Lucro Jose and Ati Wayne, our missionaries in Cambodia. Okay, if you guys remember, they are my visitors in one of my videos back, I think, a year ago in Antique. Okay, and now we're here together in Cambodia.
4 years ago.
That was 4 years ago, sorry. 4 years ago.
COVID.
Okay, and that time flies so fast. All right. So they are here actually in Cambodia as our missionaries, and we're gonna just ask them a few questions. Doc Jose, how's your ministry? Can you give us an update? Anything, just for our audience?
We thank God for the privilege to continue the work that has been started here in Cambodia, particularly by the province called Takayo Province, and we're staying with high school students in a dormitory that provides housing accommodation for students coming from villages that are quite far away from high school. It's actually a collaborative project with a public high school, high school. Right now, we have 16 high school students staying with us, and we have 3 college students that are
serving as staff on weekdays, Monday to Friday, and then on weekends, they're traveling to Mountain University.
Wow.
So through the project, we're providing employment for these college students, enabling them to support themselves.
And then the fourth year now.
Yeah, they're about to graduate this year.
Wow. Yeah. And how long you been doing the ministry here in Takayo?
But it's actually, the center is revived in 2017.
Okay.
And it was started in 2005.
2005. Wow. So it means so almost 20 years.
1996, the first day 1994, and worked alongside other Filipino missionaries, planting village churches in the province of Manila. So, yeah, she joined me in 1996,
Mm-hmm.
and we still did the church planting work during the time until 2005. But right now, those churches are being led by Cambodian leaders, Cambodian pastors, who are
Wow.
able to do it now. So we feel that they are more strategic and actually more capable in terms of really ministering to their own people compared to us foreigners. We believe that they are more relevant and contextualized in terms of the ministry that we provide. So what we do is we come alongside them, we mentor, we provide training, just friends.
All right. So last questions. Two questions. So how can what are your prayer requests so that our audience can pray for you? And secondly, what are specific needs that if there are people who wants to help, okay, anything that they can partner with you?
Please pray that our students will finish their high school. They are attending our center. That's for the high school students.
Mhm.
But we also have a dormitory in the city for the university students. So please pray that these students will be able to finish their schooling and in the education area and teaching us out in the villages. So we have now almost more than 100 students learning
Wow.
English with us.
100 students gone.
Other subjects like math and nuclear language. So a total of almost 300 students now.
Wow.
Please pray that these students will be able to really get to know the Lord. And not just that, but to really learn the language that they are learning right now. That they will master the language that they are learning, the English language, that will help them to go through college as well.
This is actually a critical moment for just generally for the Cambodian young people because this generation of young people right now is kind of the first batch of what the Philippines we call young people or youth that are products of absentee parenting.
Mhm.
The effects of urbanization has actually kind of pulled both parents usually in any average family to really work to keep both ends meet. So that leaves behind children with no like parental supervision. Sometimes they're just left behind with their grandparents, which are like also overwhelmed with the number of even much smaller grandkids that they have. And, they can no longer provide that guidance, critical guidance for young people. Many of them fall prey to drug addiction, digital addiction, and many other challenges that are typically confronting young people in countries that are just beginning to organize. So we need prayers for this. That is why I know we're really giving our efforts to raise up the Cambodian church to be able to minister to these teens, pre-teens, yeah, um, junior high school, from elementary to junior and then senior high school. So we need to grab this opportunity. We really have to.
Alright. Okay. Okon Charan. Thank you so much. Thank you.